Used to be a dreamer, but you know I found.
People are lying, man. People are lying. This is all bullshit, man. Social media ain't nothing but perception.
One way.
Hey, yo, come on.
Hey, dog, don't come to me with your soft story. I don't give a fuck about it. I got one too that I don't tell nobody about. I ain't here to tell my motherfucker.
Man, we ain't doing this.
Do the fucking work, dude.
Guys here, these guys. Okay, everybody, let's take it from the top.
One way or the other.
One for the money, yes sir. Two for the show.
Yo, we got a good one this week. I appreciate everybody tuning in. And we got a good one this week. Here comes. Here comes the GOAT. There he is.
Yo,
What's up, player?
shit, running late. Left my Dutch in the car. Had to go get it.
Yeah, your brother just told me. He just said on the drink that you needed the headphones.
I left my motherfucking Dutch. I had a Dutch rolled up in the car.
And here it is, week 4. I still ain't got no headphones.
Week 4.
I still
I'm
ain't
on
getting.
borrowed time like a motherfucker with these.
To get some of this sponsor money after the sponsor some headphones.
Right. We need to be sponsored by JBL or some shit.
We need some headphones.
We
What's up
poor,
with
starving
you?
artists. Cause man, just happy they over with. Shit. Leave me
Yeah,
the fuck alone. I got 365 days, something like that, 350, something like that, before I got to worry about this shit again, man.
I thought you was at work all this time. Like, I said, this nigga, he probably at
I
work.
slid off for a minute.
Oh, okay. We got a good one this week, y'all. This week. Here comes. Here comes the GOAT. There he is.
Yo,
What's up, player?
shit, running late, left my Dutch in the car, had to go get it.
Yeah, your brother just told me. He just said on the drink that you needed the headphones.
I left my motherfucking Dutch. I had a Dutch rolled up in the car.
And here it is, week 4. I still ain't got no headphones.
Week 4.
I still
I'm
ain't
on
getting.
borrowed time like a motherfucker with these.
To get some of this sponsor money after the sponsor some headphones.
Right. We need to be sponsored by JBL or some shit.
We need some headphones.
We
What's up
poor,
with
starving
you?
artists. Cause man, just happy they over with. Shit. Leave me
Yeah,
the fuck alone. I got 365 days, something like that, 350, something like that, before I got to worry about this shit again, man.
I thought you was at work all this time. Like, I said, this nigga, he probably at
I
work.
slid off for a minute,
Oh, okay.
not a whole lot. I was supposed to be doing a drop off real quick.
Yeah.
I ain't make it all the way down there, cause you know where I was trying to go at. I ain't make it all the way down there.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I ain't make it that too far from me.
Way out yonder.
Yeah, the sticks. I said nah, cause I had to do this shit on location.
Yeah,
I never made it back until I wouldn't been back to about 9 o'clock.
yeah. It's all good, man. You here? Shit. I'm still at the room, man. We end up staying another night.
Ain't nothing wrong with that shit.
Yeah, man.
You all burnt the fuck out. New dad and shit on the way. Congrats, young player.
Thank you, man. I appreciate everybody with me and her both appreciate the love and the shout outs, man, and the congratulations is on the new seed coming into the world, the new gift of life, the best thing of life that you can
You
get
ain't
to.
lying, cuz.
You know what I mean? And it definitely,
Motherfucker asked me would I do it all over again. I'm like, yeah,
yeah,
I wouldn't mind.
yeah.
Other
I
motherfuckers of mine dead be dead. That motherfucker ain't trying to do that shit again. That shit come with
I
court cases.
well, uh, the problem is that people, they
I got
they
some of your
get caught
jaws
up
too.
they get too caught up in the responsibilities, man, of what it takes to have to take care of a child. You know what I mean? They get too caught up in what they got to do to take care of the child, man, and they get too wrapped up in can they afford it and can they be able to do it. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
think once
yeah.
people get past that part, man, and just realize that you'll figure it out along the way, man.
That's the only, cause that's the rule book. Nobody understand it. That's the entire rule book right there. That it ain't no rule book, ain't no manual, ain't no manual to that shit,
It ain't.
cause everybody baby ain't the same.
Nah, and not only that, everybody mentality ain't the same. I mean,
Yeah,
got to figure it out, man. I mean, yeah, we already had the conversation that this is it. Like, ain't no, oh, I'm gonna have four more after this and all that. Nah,
nah,
you know what I mean. This ain't it. You know what I mean. This ain't that. But we did want to make our family grow, man, and we've been together a long ass time, bro.
yeah,
We've been,
like 30 years.
yeah, we got like 12 years and almost 13 years, man. June will be 13 years, man. That's a long ass time to be with somebody,
You
especially
ain't lying.
especially in 2020, man. And
Motherfucker would have plucked my nerd by then. Man, you know what? Fuck this shit. This shit ain't working, man.
hey, look, she watching under Becky Smith. That's her shit.
Yeah,
She said, "I hear that
sniper,
sniper game."
sniper, no sniping.
Hey, look, she watch
I,
every show, so
but
I
I'm
appreciate.
definitely not telling this man to do that. And plus, I'm capping because I know I would be 13 years in somewhere. You know what I mean? It ain't, I mean, it just is what it is. I be capping a lot because I be trying to hide the pain.
Yeah,
I'm an emotional wreck at times. But dog,
you know,
cause kudos to y'all, man. Huh?
I call you EW all the time.
All the motherfucking time, emotional wreck.
So good.
I'm telling you, I get my 2 hours of composure right here, make it seem like I got it all together, get the fuck off camera and fall straight apart.
It's all good, man. You still maintaining, you still standing strong. It's crazy, man. Hey, where would you like to? And we got a action-packed show. We do got a sponsor. But we just got one in the last 3 minutes. Chick I know, Kim's Bakery, out in Newark, Delaware. I gotta get her phone number. She texted me on the gram and said she would like to be a sponsor for the show if she can get a shout out. And I told her the business side of it and what it costs and whatever. She was with it, so I'll holler at you about that off camera. But because it's starting to move a little bit. That's the second one in a row. And this is only episode 4, so that's showing y'all the viewers that this is growth, that people do believe in us and we believe in ourselves. And thank you, you know what I mean? Because this started off as just an idea at first, man. It wasn't.
Word it was. We were just chopping it up.
Yeah, and everybody, bull, you got to do this, bull, you got to do that. So finally taking it serious, man. And I just had to get the right person rock with me, man.
I got something right there too. Man, what's happening? What's on the agenda for the day?
Um,
Wait, hold up. Time out real quick though. Who you said that was the sponsor was?
M's Bakery. It's out in Newark, Delaware. I got she gonna send me the number and the address, but it's Kim's Bakery out in Newark, Delaware.
Shout out to Kim's Bakery.
So
Appreciate you. That's
they sell
love.
baked goods, um, all kind of all kind of snacks.
Yeah, cause you can catch me in there if it's a bakery with snacks. Yeah,
Most
right up
definitely.
my alleyway.
I wish I had some samples. I wish we had some
Right.
samples.
I'll be popping them joints right on the show.
Yeah, it's all good. Um, I sent you the rundown, man, of where we can go at with it this week. It was a lot that happened, man, over these last since last Friday, man, and um the sex on vacation thing, that was a conversation that
Ooh,
that we want to go jump into. We got the clubhouse thing, and then we
still
can
not
run.
familiar with that.
Yeah, that's not really like a full blown segment. You know what I mean? It's just a small little hole that we can dive into, but it ain't nothing too crazy. You know what I mean? Wherever you want to start, you want to start with the
'Cause I don't care. You
okay,
say it, I'ma play it.
okay, but we'll start at the top. Um, and I'll let you just dive right in. That way you can give your proper response to the because you was apparently you feel like you couldn't respond a certain way, and I said, well, don't worry about it. The gorilla always find his way back to the jungle. So
That's where I
we
stay at. So you know.
yeah. So topic one, sex while on vacation. Is that a must? Is that a necessity?
'Cause what the fuck are we going on vacation for? I mean, I understand, see something different
When
and
I initially
all that.
post up, when I initially put the post up, it was it was a share, it was a repost, and
Right,
people reacted to it. Oh well, yeah. If you're going on vacation, y'all should already be doing this, that, and the third, and y'all should be comfortable enough to be on that level with each other. And
right.
it turned into a circus because people started,
Stone Cold Ringling Brothers.
yeah,
I said,
oh
what
well,
in the?
vacation and I ain't got to do this with nobody. And thank you for the trip and all that. So I don't know.
Because here's my thing. Because a couple of people I saw in there was like, going on vacations and shit is how you build. Build what? What the fuck we building?
Yeah,
Going on vacation. Bitch, we can go to Sullivan's or something. We can go to Sullivan's and build. I mean, that Top Golf is some shit and build. Fuck you mean we going to Jamaica to build? What the fuck we building? A fucking a bungalow? Fuck is we building?
you want to fly 5,000 miles to build?
Yeah, you want me to spend 5 racks to build? Man, come on, man. You got to be y'all tweaking now with that bullshit. You real live tweaking with this fucking building shit. Come on, man. We can build around the way where we met at. Bitch, I mean literally like met you at the Cas bar. You talk about we gotta build in Peru. Nah, no. But no the fuck we don't.
Shades of blue.
Yeah. Come on, man. How you talking ain't where I ran into you at.
Nah,
I ain't run into you at no financial institution and no shit like that.
yo, you know what I think that narrative just comes from the internet, man. The internet hyping people up, man. People like
Cause the internet is vicious, dude. I'm telling
that.
you. I mean vicious.
The internet is a different world, man. It
Yeah.
gives people
Make believe. I'm telling you right now, I'm under the impression that I'm gonna find a real live unicorn for sale on the internet.
on
They got
Amazon. Amazon.
everything else.
All right, look,
Right. Amazon got it.
149.99 Prime.
Cause the shit is just crazy. I mean, like, and here's the thing: when they started talking all that, dog, nobody was being. I mean, uh, we knew that they was coming, but they never reasonable, rational people. Like literally, they're sitting here telling you all these things that's supposed to be done to get to know somebody. You mean to tell me I gotta go $10,000 in debt to get to know somebody I might not even fuck with?
Damn.
How the fuck do that sound like that shit to make some fucking sense? But
Nah.
then if a nigga be like, fuck no, that's not how we building. Now all of a sudden we broke. Now we broke, we poor, brokey, and all this other dumb shit
Calling
because
you
a nigga, yeah, we resort to name calling and all type of shit, mud slinging and more shit because I'm not trying to, voir dire the female across the waters in the Virgin Islands some fucking where. Come on, man.
yeah,
Like,
did
give
you
me a fucking break, dude.
my whole thing is
Seriously.
did your dad do that with your mom when he pulled up in that Camry
Fuck no.
78 in front of
You
Shades?
mean that motherfucking Buick when he pulled up with that Cutlass with the motherfucking curb feelers? Did he take your motherfucking mom to the Bahamas and shit? Fuck
Yeah,
no. He took her motherfucking ass right to Motel 6. Bing, bow, boom, here the fuck you is. Get the fuck out my face, dog. Now I gotta, to get to know you, I gotta take you to fuck to goddamn China. Man, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to know you then.
They get the kung flu virus.
Yeah, yeah. Blame China.
China.
Man, it's a different game, dog. These motherfuckers is wilding.
China.
Yeah, like, come on, dog. Seriously, you mean to tell me I got to do all this shit? Because I'm, dog, this fucking internet with this women, the internet then gave women a platform to tell men how to be men, which never made any sense. But you ain't never been a man. How
Nope.
you ain't never been a man? You telling me how to be a man. You really telling me how to be a man. You're telling me how to take care of you.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
telling me, you trying to train me to take care of you the way you want to be taken care of.
Mm.
Cause it's a vicious game because dog, uh, woo, you ain't lying about a rabbit hole. Because here's the problem, right? The problem is,
That's why I'm falling back and let you go because I knew this was coming.
yes it
Go
is.
ahead.
Yes it was. The rabbit hole is, because here it is. I'm going to let everybody in on a motherfucking secret. Here's the secret. Women are not the fucking catch. The men are the catch. I dare a motherfucker to argue with me. I
Mm.
triple dog dare a motherfucker to argue with me.
Mm.
Explain to me how the fuck a woman to catch, we got to take care of you in order to be a man. So if
Crazy.
we got to take care of you, where's the catch? Where's the meal ticket? What the fuck is you bringing to the table except your list of ridiculous demands? What other than that are you bringing to the table? Or your stories about how your grandmama ain't had to touch a bill because your grandpa took care of everything in this zero-room shack that they used to live in
Yeah.
1947. Get the fuck out of my face.
Things a
Because
lot.
she wasn't allowed to touch no motherfucking bill.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all putting too much motherfucking emphasis on these women when you the fucking catch. Turn around, these women talking so crazy on the internet, gassing these men up so much. These men running around being male feminists don't even have a fucking clue what the fuck going on. They parade around for these women when you are the fucking catch, dude. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Because if you wasn't, then she wouldn't, dog, you ain't a catch if she can't see potential in you to take care of her.
Right.
What the fuck is she doing for you? And I don't want to hear that she can mop a good floor or she can wash a good dish or she can raise the fuck out of a baby because newsflash, so the fuck can I.
Mm.
So what the, and I can cook.
Mm.
So tell me again how you're the fucking catch? Because it sounds to me I ain't reeling nothing but a bill. To get me to the point where I'm lying, dog, because truthfully, it sounds like I ain't doing nothing but reel in a motherfucking bill
Mm.
that's going to have the fucking audacity to tell me how to be a man.
Yeah.
What? No, the fuck you not. I know how to be a man. I watch my uncle. I watch my grandpop. I watch these people growing up. I ain't had no dad, but I had male figures. My uncles, my cousins, all type of shit. Neighbors, people down the street. The man worked at the store. The nigga at the gas station. Dog, I watched everybody.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
they all had work ethic,
Yeah.
and they was all catches. But the thing about it is, the women that they was taking care of wasn't a bunch of mouthy goofballs. They sat around, they played their part too. If I'm being taken care of, yeah, I have an opinion. Yeah, I have a voice, but I don't run around flapping off of the lips talking like I'm running the show. I ain't running nothing.
Right.
So you can't compare what the fuck was going on back then when they wasn't doing back then what you doing right now. Running
Mm.
your motherfucking mouth. And I ain't saying shut up. I'm just saying sometimes shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
seriously, you're not gonna sit there and keep on convincing me that I ain't no man because I ain't lashed you to my wallet and drug you 3 lifetimes. Get the fuck out of here.
Because you got this long list of names.
Cause I'm telling you right now, if you read them, wackiest shit you'll probably see in your motherfucking life. You like what?
Thumbs up for
What?
Chuck. His rank. It was very needed for the whole male community.
Damn right.
Did we get some thumbs up? Because what he just said was some real shit. That's why I let him rock, yo. I let him rock.
Cause man, and
Oh, rock.
I'm an advocate for women, dog. But I'm also an advocate for women being reasonable and rational. And I say all this, it ain't a cheapskate bone in my body because right now I'm bending over backwards 2 times trying to do stuff for somebody that I care about. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not being a cheapskate, but I'm also saying, dog, you gotta actually be fucking reasonable here.
Mm-hmm.
Don't come to the table hoop hollering, talking all this goofball shit and you can't do 25% of the shit you demanded. I'm trying to tell you, rule of thumb, the rule of fucking live by is never ever in your life fix your mouth to demand some shit that you wouldn't even consider.
Mm,
How the
mm,
fuck you gonna tell me to do some shit you wouldn't even think about?
crazy. You wouldn't even consider for yourself.
You wouldn't take 2 seconds to consider that shit. But
Yeah.
it's a demand. Come on,
And if,
man. That sounds lopsided as fuck.
and if the man don't do it, then he
Then
broke.
he a dub. That shit's crazy, Kyle. That shit's real live crazy.
Yeah.
And somebody gotta say it because ain't nobody gonna say the shit, dude. They gonna sit there and they gonna keep on parading around for these women to keep talking this goofy shit to us like that's how it's supposed to work. That's
And
not
they,
how it's supposed to work.
and they can't wait to put it on my page.
Yeah. Happy wife, happy life. Man, look, get your stuff. Get your stuff there and go find this happy life, cause I'm cool, man. Get your shit, man. Go ahead.
I'm so happy that me and mine got like agreements and we just worked our shit out over the years, man, and we just figured it out. And you know what we have is different and special, and that's why that's why it's still held together for so long, man. Because we have an agreement. We have a
Solid, dog. Y'all solid. You know what I'm saying?
stage that we must be on the same team and have the same common goals, and is to win. You know what I mean? To win together, man.
Here's how it works, dog. It's the fact that I'm gonna tell you how it makes it that easy for y'all to get because y'all have an understanding that neither one of y'all is gonna feel the need or gonna feel like the crutch. You feel like the man of the house because you do what is necessary as a man taking care of his family. But
Right?
you don't feel like, God damn, is she going like, damn, are you gonna blink, move an arm, finger, head, something?
Yeah,
Like she mixed too.
yeah,
And then y'all meet in the middle. I don't care if the middle for y'all, whatever y'all middle is, 60-40, 70-30, whatever y'all middle is, should meet you there.
yeah.
And that's how it's supposed to work. Once a person feel like the person that his significant other is like nothing but a fucking bill dog, and you're like, nobody wants that. That right there, it causes as much problems as anything else under the sun. I'm telling you, because
Yeah.
it's a financial issue.
Mm.
And I mean, like literally, for these women to be talking this stuff, like knowing that in almost like 40% of cases, they make more money than men these days.
Crazy.
And we expected to allow them to pocket all that, do nothing but buy toilet paper and paper towels and soap, and then we break our neck to do everything for them to make sure that they can do whatever the fuck they want. Yeah, nah, I'm cool off that.
Nuts.
I need it has to be. We got to have a tad more. I don't know, meshing than that because that shit right there doesn't sound. That sound like oil and water. It never worked. I
Nah,
mean,
you
to me, for the guys that love that scenario, knock yourself out. Totally your thing. But I just not want. It won't be me.
right.
And I do that. I do that type of stuff because I go above and beyond. I'm making my business to do that. But I'm making my business do that because I know that it's appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
I know a motherfucker grateful. I don't run around doing this shit for a bunch of ungrateful hoes with a whole bunch of mouth talk about what the fuck's supposed to be going on. And then if you ask them to reach in their pocket and do it, they can't do none of it. Like one single solitary thing that they talking about can they do?
Exactly.
But they
Exactly.
got the fucking nerve to be telling the motherfucker what they want or what they need or how they supposed to be carried. How you telling a motherfucker how you supposed to be carried? You can't even carry yourself like that. How are you aware that you need to be carried like that and you've never been carried like that because you've never been able to put yourself in that kind of position? How do you know this? You're guessing.
Or the internet. The internet.
You latching on to somebody else's story. Oh yeah, because such and such, bitch, she running around with niggas that got all this and all that. We know who they are, rappers and most shit. And you telling me, you coming to me with your Joe Blow from Idaho ass, telling me that we supposed to be doing that for you?
It's funny
We,
because I like some females that I know like personally from school and like back in the day, sitting on here talking all this high horse ride through the pasture shit, and it's like you ain't living like that, man. You ain't really coming like that, man.
you might
You
not even have cable to have seen that shit done on TV. Talk about what the fuck this high
know,
priced lifestyle.
is you sitting on there and They watching Jada Waiter, they watching Alexa Scott, they watching Ari, they watching all these other models and how their life is, and they're trying to imply their life
They
into.
saying because they hood jaws, them hood jaws. Well, I'm a hood jaw. I deserve what they getting. Nah, them bitches was hood jaws in the right place at the right time. You just a hood jaw.
Yeah, and if you notice, and not only that, if you notice, none of them situations ever last. None of
Nah,
them airy money bag situations, them Jada Waiters, all them situations always fade with women because they're not real situations and they only built on money, not built on love, loyalty, or respect. If you're not built on love, loyalty, or respect with any type of relationship, you will never last. It will always just be a little fling. Y'all get tired of doing it to each other. Y'all gonna get tired of doing this. Then gonna just fade away.
yeah, because it's gonna be what you're gonna get tired of is the same argument.
Yeah,
Because that's what's gonna be the problem is the same exact argument gonna keep popping up time and time and time again, and that redundancy is it's a buzzkill. It's easy to get tired of some shit like that, like real fast.
you're right. That was a good run, man.
Oh man, who doing something to her?
She's doing something to herself. She over here
Not
cut.
my folks.
That was a good run, man. I appreciate your answer on that, man. That was well needed, man. Thank you, man. We get some likes for Chuck for that, man. And that was well needed, Chuck. That was a very, very
Well, I thank you. Oh, I can't knock my computer down for my picks later.
yeah,
I
yeah,
ain't
yeah.
gonna I ain't gonna say how I was right about that Miami shit too. I said Miami by 10 or better, and they won by 10, dog.
We'll talk about that later.
don't rub it in right there. Cool.
I went and got the tickets. I ain't even look at
Me neither.
them. This clubhouse escapade shit, man. What I know that you had hit me and said, what exactly is clubhouse?
Yeah, like what is it? Cause I've seen people speak highly of it, and I've seen people speak like you. Like that shit is a whole shit show. No,
Well,
it's not necessary.
what it is, it's a platform that was. I think the owners of it is Twitter, and it's basically Twitter but in words. You can literally have a million people in your clubhouse, but it's only like four speakers, and they have to invite you into the clubhouse. Once they invite you into the clubhouse, you could hear those four speakers speak. Once you hear them speak, you then can continue to move up closer and closer to the stage. So it's kind of like being on a stage, on an actual stage platform, and it's somebody speaking about whatever the topic may be. They might be talking about sex. They might be talking about financial shit. They might be talking about stuff going on in the hood. They might be talking about family stuff, anything, any type of sports, anything. And you keep moving up. It's like a pyramid moving up, and then you finally become a speaker. But what has happened is that it's giving people who don't do this shit that what we doing on a real professional level. It's giving people who never had a voice, people who don't even know how to talk this shit for real, people who are not informative, people who are not smart, people who are not detailed, people who just don't know how to talk. You just if you don't have it, you don't have it. This is a God given
Right.
talent. What Chuck has is a God talent. And it's giving people who don't have that God given talent a voice. It's made people who don't have God given talent voices. So now it's 1,000 clubhouse entries, and it's all these random weird nobodies that's on there that's just talking, trying to make themselves feel important. That's what clubhouse is, and it has blown out of control. And of course, Meek Mills has made it way worse than what it is from him being the nut that he is. He, he's on fighting with PNB Rock. He's on there arguing with Gilly and Wallow. He's on there arguing with 21 Savage. He's on there arguing with Little Baby. He's on there arguing with managers and A&Rs and A&Rs
For
in the
what
music.
though?
I have no idea, man. And Clubhouse is a complete shit show now. It is a complete.
That's what it sounds like. I wouldn't want no parts of that. Like, truthfully, whatever the fuck
They
somebody getting from Clubhouse,
move up in the clubhouse. Like I got four inboxes saying that it costs $50 to become to become one of the three speakers. I said, if you don't get the hell out of my goddamn, if I come run your ass over, what the you gonna want me to spend you $50 to send you $50 just to speak? and I do this every week. But you want me to send you $50 to join this clubhouse just to speak to people?
Oh, this is the internet squared. They done took the internet and multiplied it by the internet. And
Basic,
here the fuck we go.
basically.
Yikes. I don't want no parts of that cuz I'm cool off that.
I
Nah.
got it on my phone because when it first came out, it was brought out for good intentions, just like Facebook.
Everything is.
Brought out for good intentions. I, it gotten out of control, bro. It got out of control, man, and I don't
Meek's
know.
a fucking goofball, dog.
I don't
That
want no
nigga's a fucking retard.
I don't want no parts of it. I don't. Um, I did get a couple invites, but it's not for me. So respectfully, please don't send me no invites to Clubhouse. I'm cool. Y'all
And
got
you already know I don't even know what the fuck it is, so
no.
I'm all right. I'm cool off of that.
Because anything where they can tap access like that and hear people talk freely like that, and you ain't gotta have no real access. Anybody can make a fake profile and listen in. Anybody, bro.
But
Anybody.
see, that's the problem with the whole fucking the internet thing anyway. Like that right there has always been my issue. Like, and I don't mean the act of them actually being able to make the pages and do this shit. Dog, when I see people talk crazy, if a motherfucker say something crazy, I automatically tap, because it be on Instagram most of the time. I
Yeah.
tap and look at their profile. It's some weird picture, like maybe one post or no post. Like, so I already know what it is. It is somebody that has entirely too much time on their hands that actually get on the internet and harass people from a fake account. If you take a second to try to like digest the mentality stuck behind that shit,
Yeah.
it, it's no way in the world you would think to argue with these people. They
And,
got real live issues.
and you know that comes from them just being pussy in real life, bro. They
There
been
you
pussy
go.
in life, and half the shit that I have experienced from building up my little buzz on here, and I'm gonna say little because I ain't famous, but building up my name and building up who I am on here. I'm popular as hell when it comes to this shit. But I have experienced a lot of bullshit with this shit. People have inboxed me talking crazy. I showed you some of this. You know what I mean? People have always got something out of the way to say because they think that because I'm so cool and solid on here and what I portray and what I give off on here is how I am in real life. No, no. This is my persona. This is my image in
Yeah, I'm
real
a
life.
goofball in real life.
And when I put this phone down and I go back to go laying back in that bed with my wife and my kids, I'm a completely different person. It's not this, you know what I mean? It's not the same, man. And some people don't know how to separate the two. People fall
Some,
in the character instead of falling in love with who you are, bro. And that's real.
yeah,
People fall in love with the
yeah.
character. They fall in love with the character of you. People fell in love with the Incredible Hulk. They ain't fall in love with David Banner. When he was getting his ass fucked up and he couldn't get that fucking green ooze in his body, nobody fucked with him. But we got that green ooze up in him. He started tearing shit the fuck up. Everybody love the Hulk. That's how it always go. That's how it always go. Everybody love Iron Man. But when he Tony Stark, they don't really give a fuck. He just a rich white motherfucker. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So that and I think people just don't know how to separate the two, bro. And yes, Meek is a weirdo, yes, and everybody know how I feel about Meek, man. I grew up on Meek, man. Meek's my favorite, man. Meek's my boy, man. But Meek is a weirdo, man. Meek is always tripping. Yes, respectfully, Meek is always tripping. Meek does do a lot of weird shit. Yes, Meek does always set the precedence for the way shit is going, man, with social media, man. Meek's way too rich and got way too much going on.
And
Meek's work.
got way too much interest in fucking internet.
My man know Coon, my man that sponsored the show last week, he know Coon Philly is Meek's road manager. They said Meek almost worth a half a ticket. And they said on a low, and they said Meek is still doing a lot of nut shit. Meek almost worth 100 mil, bro. He worth like 58 or something, they said. The number is wrong on the fours. And they said he's still doing weird shit. They say he up down there with Ross, but he's still on the weird shit. But mentality, he's not on Ross's level, obviously, but far as paper
Nah.
because he made a lot of money real quick with the Ethica deals, with the Puma shit, with all that other, the Rock Nation shit and all that. But yes, Meek is a weirdo. So
Cause real live, I'll just be like, I don't pay it no mind no more, cause like there's no need. It ain't no need to like indulge in the shit. I just don't. I may sound like real dismissive all the time and shit, but I'm just simple, cause I'm
yeah,
simple, and everything I try to do, it has to be simple, and it has to be simple because I try to do a lot. It's a lot of things that I'm trying to do. So making any part of anything that I'm doing difficult just doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? So whatever I'm doing, we have to find the simplest road to whatever we're trying to do,
Yeah.
because I got other things I'm trying to do. So I cannot. And when I say I can't don't like dedicate a lot of time to something, I don't mean that in an unproductive way. I mean that no wasted motion type of thing. If we're doing something, bang, we got to do it, and this is what we got to do. And when we stop, that's it. I'll see you next time. Bang, because I'm on to doing something else. Because I have things that I'm trying to do. And
Yeah.
people don't move like that. They don't
No.
move like that. They just want to be a part of everything. They want to be seen everywhere. Oh, I was there. Oh, I had this.
Yeah.
Everything is a whole, like status, like really move. It really is the motive. Status is the motive. It's never a necessity.
Nah. Nah.
It's never like necessity does not. It's kind of like saying like the working man is a sucker type of thing.
Hmm.
Because the working man, not knowing that the working man probably do way more than these status hopping motherfuckers anyway. But you'll say that the working man is a sucker because it's not glamorous.
Yeah.
It's not, but it's not meant to be glamorous. Because nothing I do is meant to be glamorous. That shit
Yeah.
is meant to be effective.
Effective.
That's it. That's it.
Make some type of money.
Because that is literally it. I'm doing nothing because there's a glamorous ending to it.
Hmm.
I'm doing this shit because it is necessary.
Mm.
All this shit is necessary. The people that depend on me, this shit is necessary.
Yes.
You got to be. That's how I'm worth something. I'm worth something because there's people that depend on me. They hit me, and I'll be like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it happen. Like right now, we're gonna shake something right now,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Immediately.
that's how. Right, immediately. I don't like, cause like a pat on the back to myself. The whole time this whole pandemic shit was going on, I never told nobody hold up.
Mm. You had to figure it out. Got up there and you figured it out.
However, I had to. And I don't need no applause for that, because that's just like saying, ooh, look at the fish swimming in the water. It's really what you're supposed to do, because you don't sit there and applaud a bunch of shit. That's what's wrong with people. They want a pat on the back for every single solitary thing that they do. Look, I did this, clap. Look, I did this, clap. Look, I did this, clap. Oh, you're not clapping for me, you a hater. Nah, you're doing what is necessary. Oh, you a good parent? Newsflash. If you're not a good parent, they coming to take your kids. So being a fucking good parent is not something that we have to sit here and applaud.
We got no choice, nigga. How about
You
that?
literally don't have a fucking choice.
You ain't
So
got
like, why are you telling me I'm a hater because I'm not applauding the fact that you're a good parent?
mm.
I don't have to applaud every single thing you do. I don't truthfully call what the fuck I'm doing. Don't pat me on my back anyway. What I'm doing is for sustainability and money.
Yeah.
So save all the accolades, nigga, just the dough.
Salute me. That's all I say. See me, just salute. You ain't got to be dick eating and
Because that's it.
you ain't got to
That's
go
it.
the whole fake love process and all that.
Yeah.
It was a fuck with me outside of this shit, so you ain't got to go through all that. Just salute me.
And don't do it anyway, because now I'm gonna feel like it's a warm up to you asking me for a favor. It sounds like small talk. I don't like it.
Or I'm gonna feel like you trying to line me on a low, and then it's super up. So then it's up. So whatever.
Yeah, like literally.
Yeah. So
So
just don't be fake about your shit, man. Don't be fake about your shit. Stand on something, and most of all, um, stop looking for applause, man.
yeah, that shit corny, dog. You don't need nobody to applaud your effort, man.
Supposed to be doing.
Your effort, I mean, whatever your situation is and the effort that you're giving, it's supposed to be greater than your situation. Your effort's supposed to be greater than your situation. So stop thinking that somebody got to take a time out to
See if
applaud that. Yeah, nobody's supposed to do that.
I'm gonna charge.
And truthfully, you ain't doing shit but holding yourself up. You holding yourself up when you do that, because while you could be doing something different, you standing there waiting for somebody to notice what you did so far.
Uh,
I don't give a fuck about that. If you notice or don't notice, I'm gonna tell you who it pay off to. Me. I'm noticing. I'm the one putting in the work. I
yeah,
don't give a fuck what you see or don't see.
facts.
So like, I mean, literally, people literally like latch on to this need for this. I mean, it's insatiable too, like an insatiable need for attention. Like I need a trophy. I need another trophy. I need another trophy. What the fuck do you need all these trophies for?
Where you gonna put them at? You ain't got no room.
What the fuck do they mean? What's the payoff in them? These
Nothing.
little moral victory shit, dog.
No,
That shit, man, scoot that shit under the rug.
the only
We ain't
moral,
here for no moral victory. We trying to win.
the only victories in Pee Wee League baseball. That's the only moral victory is Pee Wee League baseball. Other than that, you got to win for real.
Cause I don't understand it. Like I don't understand it, man. And like it's disheartening at times because
My real trophy to life is me being here for my kids, me getting up every single day, being able to take care of my family, me being able to tell my old lady that she can get what she want, knowing that we good, knowing that when I come home from a long day's work, them lights are still on, the cable's still on, and you know them cars are still out front. Ain't nobody came and picked the cars up, and we still got a roof over,
right.
eat good every night. Those are my real life trophies, man. Those are the trophies that I really real life care about. I don't want no trophies to just say, oh well, Boog went to work today, Dad went to work today. So when I come home, I have to be praised because I went to work today. I'm
Some
supposed.
motherfuckers want a gold star.
But guess what? If I don't go to work, guess
Right.
who? Guess what else don't work? My family. If I don't work, then my family don't work. The family
And
falls at working.
a disclaimer, when he say she can go get what she want, we don't want nobody thinking that he got 50 mil in the
No.
bank. She just go and run around doing whatever the fuck she want. We mean an irrational way of thinking
Yes.
based on how they live. She
Yes.
know what is well within their budget.
Yes.
Oh, and yo, you can go get what you want, and go get what I want mean, oh shit, I could splurge a little bit now. I could go outside the budget. That don't
Yes.
mean take a hop, skip, and a jump, take running all 3 miles past the budget. But
No.
she know that.
And quick little slider in the rug. She earned that too. It's been 13 years in, so it ain't a thing of where
Right.
6 months in and she get what she want. Nah, you 6 month bitches ain't getting what you want. You got to be 13, 14, 15 years in when you reach that level. It's levels for real. That's the best song, Levels. It's levels. You have to earn them levels. You
I
have to
done kind of skip past some levels then because nigga. But I don't give a fuck though because I mean like literally dog like I'm mentally invested. Like truthfully, it's kind of like and emotionally, I'm emotionally invested. You know what I'm saying? And the shit that I'm doing is because, and like I said, cause it's not because I want some type of recognition. What the fuck I do want is for her to be comfortable, her to not feel burdened, or to feel less burdened than she was before I offered to do X, Y, Z. You
yeah,
understand what I'm saying? Dog, I ain't moving on mountains here, doing nothing crazy. I'm just trying to be dependable. You know what I mean?
exactly,
That's just it. People
exactly,
take this shit and run too far with the concept of a man doing the a man's supposed to make sure that what the fuck take place is not burden for her. And like this is not like a situation where this is someone I go home to.
yeah,
I go home.
exactly,
But the shit that I do, dog, is like literally what I do. And I don't mean that in a funny way. Like what I'm offering to do is because like I'm supposed to.
yeah.
I'm literally supposed to. It's just that I'm a little tied up. I mean, like, yeah, I'm just a little tied in, like emotionally too.
For me, it's emotional as far as more important. But yeah, everything take time though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And because I'm emotionally, like, however invested I am emotionally, don't mean it's a demand for them to be emotionally invested also. It's just like an acknowledgement. Like literally, just like an acknowledgement. I'm not here trying to be like, yeah, so now it's your turn, or yeah, now you got to care as much as I care, or something like that. That's weird as fuck. I'm
Hmm.
doing this shit because off the strength, I'm doing it. I'm not trying to buy nobody or nothing. That's also a little weird.
Yeah,
I ain't buying nobody because it ain't gonna last long. When the money ever dry up, that shit's a wrap. So I ain't trying to purchase nobody. That's weird. I mean, they do that
I
like
think
mail order brides or some shit, but it's not me.
I,
You breaking up, cool?
I think to put a bow on it is like you said, start wanting more victory. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think it might be my TV up. Watching Clemson Gary beat these niggas. I don't know. It's tied up.
Stop, stop wanting more victory. for shit that you're supposed to be doing. Stop trying to applaud the horse for drinking the water. He drink water every day.
Right.
Hey, I had seen a
Uh-oh.
I had seen a post. I gotta dive in my daughter's phone. Let's check it out right quick. Um, y'all put up a y'all weird. Y'all put up a post that said Will Smith has better movie than
Hell, Rail, what up?
Denzel.
Hmm?
Y'all had a viral post going around. Let
Maybe
me
he did.
first of all, y'all got Denzel. I'm not sure what crack, what form of y'all said that Will Smith, the man, better movies than Denzel Washington. So
List them. You gotta list them or something because truthfully, that sound like
American Gangster, Training Day, Equalizer 1 and 2, Man on Fire, Malcolm X, Inside Man, John Q, Remember the Titans, Philadelphia, Unstoppable, Taking It Fella 1, 2, 3, He Got Game. Those are his top 12.
okay. You got who? What you call got? What Will Smith got?
I didn't write down Will Smith's.
Why you? You being biased then? You being biased now because
Oh
you
God,
gotta you gotta have Will Smith's jaws too.
y'all. Okay, I know a couple off top. Independence Day.
Blockbuster.
Uh, Men in Black 1 and 2.
The first one was definitely even the second one actually. You got two more right there. That's three.
Wild Wild West. Terrible.
Horrible. Horrible. I wish I
Uh,
had four hands to give it four thumbs down, nigga.
Alien Hands. Uh, what's the joint where he at the crib? He by himself through the whole movie. Enemy of the State. Yeah, that was the shit.
Enemy of the State was the shit. You can't front on that. You can't front on that one.
Enemy of the State was a good movie. What's the joint where he was in the field the whole time? He was like running around shooting shit the whole time, the
It
whole
was
movie.
just him and his dog and shit. Damn.
Babe, what's the name of that movie with Will Smith when he was
What?
running
I Am Legend or some shit? I don't know.
Pursuit of Happiness?
What? Then he had no dog in Pursuit of Happiness. That nigga looked like the Reading Rainbow nigga in that movie.
His
Looking like
ex-wife, his ex-wife was a dog.
yo, she pilled them too. She pilled that nigga. Dog, that nigga was crushed.
Man, she did that nigga dirty, man. The whole
Dirty as shit. I said, damn, she vicious.
she
She
did.
vicious as a motherfucker.
Y'all got Denzel fucked up, man.
We
Y'all
probably do, but so what?
y'all got Denzel fucked up. Will Smith ain't got one movie that could touch American Gangster.
Yeah, he do. Independence Day. Dog,
He-
Independence Day. You talk about hood big. Independence Day is bigger than American Gangster, dog.
I'm
So
talking about the movie. What the sales? We talking about sales and all that.
now you ain't talking about sales. You talk about the movie. We talk about the movie. That's
Yeah.
it.
Will
No,
Smith.
because
Will,
if we talk about sales, it's hard to touch Independence Day.
Will Smith ain't Will Smith ain't got one movie that could touch Training Day. Not one.
What do
Acting
you
wise.
mean in the hood?
No, I'm talking about. I'm talking.
I'm trying to figure this out.
I'm,
Are you trying to say some hood classics? You trying to win the hood's vote?
no, I'm talking about acting wise. Will Smith cannot touch that acting. Denzel got a Grammy off that thing. You heard Jada? He got a Grammy off that
How
thing,
the
man.
fuck did he get a Grammy?
From playing crooked. Nigga, you know I got a
I'm
Grammy.
gonna ask you again. How the fuck he win a Grammy?
I mean, what's it called? What's it called again?
Nigga said he won a Grammy. God damn, what the fuck it was? This shit was a musical.
He was He won something. He won. Nigga won. Nigga, just know he won. The
They
Oscar.
say he was a singing gangster police officer. God damn. You should have won a Grammy off that.
He, Will ain't got nothing that could touch John Q.
Independence Day. I'm gonna keep saying Independence Day because that right there probably made Will Smith an extremely rich individual.
Yeah, well, Jada's still giving it up, so
Yeah. That shit still don't mean nothing, so
Jada's still giving it up to young retarded niggas. So.
yeah. Who don't even really have no career, because where the nigga was at before that.
That was a wild. That was wild times, man. That was wild times, man.
I'm like, oh shit, I don't know what the fuck I did with the Dutch shit.
We gonna the opposite ends with that, but I just thought that was funny, man. That they
Independence Day.
comparing my boy Denzel, man, and some damn Will Smith. Y'all got Denzel fucked up. They're the goat, man.
I Robot. Say no.
Yo,
I Robot.
yo, remember the scene on I Robot where he was in like the warehouse and the one robot moved his arm and the nigga Will Smith said, "Get him!" He start like chasing the nigga. The robot was moving fast as shit.
Ain't he always superhuman in all these movies though? All these movies, that nigga be like superhuman.
What's the shit? Hancock.
Yeah, Hancock was funny as shit.
He said he wish he ain't there. He said that movie was dumb. Hey, that money grab.
He got money off of it. I don't know what the fuck he talking about. That's rich people problems.
2021 new me, new goal shit. Where you at with that? With people, the whole 2021. What you
I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it because, I mean, literally, it was just yesterday. What the fuck took place at 12 o'clock? What separated yesterday and today? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't get that. Like, how did this, like, what big change was you going to do? Cut people off? Cut people off is like, really, that is a slippery slope because of every year you got to cut a motherfucker off. Every year you got to cut motherfuckers off. Who you think the problem is? You the common denominator in that. Every year you got to cut a motherfucker off. So, yeah, something probably wrong with you.
You might need to cut your stuff off at this point.
Yeah. Yep. Click. You pointing at the wrong person. So I don't understand that, dog. I mean, like, I get it. And the reason why I say it's bullshit is because, like, nothing really happens. Nothing comes of it. Check down the line like a month from now from everybody that got all these goals, resolutions, and then what they're going to be talking about, how they done fell off from their goals and resolutions.
Right.
Because there's no need for that. I mean, I get it. You think it's a fresh start. It's really not. It's just a calendar changing like it do every day. But, dog, like, literally, you have to just be, this is something that you have to been already doing. It's not something that you just going to learn to start doing today. Like all of a sudden you're gonna learn how to be consistent. You're gonna learn how to give a better effort, and you're not gonna do that. This is just some shit that you already had to have started doing.
Yeah.
Or if you're gonna choose to start today, 2 months from now you need to be at a better place as far as effort and consistency. Not talk about you fell off the wagon like everybody do. That's why I don't start this whole resolution and shit. I just do what the fuck I've been doing, cause ain't no need sitting there putting greater expectations on yourself. Now you gotta all of a sudden, oh man, I got these New Year's resolutions that I have to live up to. Nah, I'm doing today what I was planning to do yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's nothing really big about that. I mean, I get it, kudos to whoever it worked for, but man, chances are people just end up being like, you know what? Man, yeah, I said I was gonna do this, that, and the third, man. I ain't even been doing it. La 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 la.
Shit change up real fast, man.
Yeah, effort and consistency is something that you gotta already be like fully understood of, or you ain't gonna get nothing.
I'm mad that it even started. That people expect able to say they could change. You know, that they're gonna change in 24 hours, man.
And here's the thing, you're not even really making an effort to change leading up to today. I mean, Dan, you can't give yourself like a running start from like Okay, if the first is Friday, you couldn't start jogging from like Tuesday,
Yeah, start slowly making change.
Monday or something. Yeah, I mean, like you got to this transition. You have to kind of like already have some traction. You ain't got no traction, and
Yeah,
not only that, you probably went against every laurel in the book last night, every single one of them, and you gonna wake up today hungover and motivated.
well, they say that the average person forgets their goals by week 3. They say like by like January 21st or something that people just start forgetting what their goals was on January 1st. You end up going
And
back
you,
to
and the weird thing about that is, guys, how weird is it that by day 21 they forgot the goal that they could have created a habit with by day 28.
yeah, because what they say, what it takes 30 days to
Literally 28 days. That's why rehabs is 28 days. There's 28 days of rehab because it gives you 28. They say 28 days to create a new habit, and so
mm,
that's why they be like you're supposed to create a new habit of sobriety.
yeah,
Only to find out that it literally takes 28 days of consistent effort of doing whatever you're doing to create a new habit. So literally, people literally give up before the miracle happens.
they give up.
1 week later, and you've already given yourself a habit, a healthy habit that you said that you was gonna start on the first, but you didn't gave up on the 21st, and all you had to do was get to the 28th.
You had 7 more days.
Literally.
They say a few people make it, but it's very rare.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so rare. That just lets you know that people really don't have intent, like their intentions really ain't like pure with when they be saying.
Uh,
It just sound good. It's like a conversation piece.
yeah,
Oh, so what are you? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. Well, I'm gonna do this. Now all of a sudden it's a fucking I don't know, just one big crowd of cat. Everybody trying to outdo each other's resolutions. Ain't nobody gonna pull off shit.
nope. Everybody just doing the same thing.
Yeah, they trying to outcap each other with these resolutions, all
Yeah,
back and forth. Walk the fuck off and don't do nothing.
no.
They just
I
want to sound better than the last person that said something.
I try my best not to set ever like. I just try to set like little mental goals within myself, but I never like try to like set like actual like resolutions. Like I have to do this by January 15th. I have to do this because it's not realistic. I kind of like just go with the punches. Whatever it's going to be, it's going to be.
You can't call it like that. You can't be that descriptive in the shit that you calling for yourself. Like you be like, you set a goal for yourself, and if you put a time limit on it, you have to be okay with knowing that this time limit might have to get extended because, like, man, dog, life is life. Life don't give a fuck what the fuck you talking about. It's
Yeah,
gonna do whatever it's doing. And so if something happened, then you have to be prepared that this goal is not attainable anymore. But a little setback is cool. I'm cool with a setback, cause as long as it ain't a setback ain't the end. That's not the end of whatever the fuck is going on. So I'll be all right with that.
yeah.
But this whole resolution thing, man, is for the fucking birds, man. You gotta already have a plan set in place of what the fuck you trying to do.
I think
Like,
by now, people just need to get away from it, man. Especially at this point, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I mean, it ain't doing nothing for nobody, cause
I think the
that
people,
shit is like really not doing nothing.
I think
Probably
people just,
more harm than good. My fault.
I think people need to get away from it, man, and just figure out who they are, man, and just work on yourself every day, man. Not just wait till the end of the year to want to try to start doing better. Work on yourself every day, man. If I had to give anybody any type of tips of advice or any type of pointers, work on yourself every day. Every day, if you see yourself creating new habits or doing stupid shit or getting caught up in dumb mixes and or picking up bad work habits or whatever, or becoming lazy about certain things or not being the best girlfriend or boyfriend you could be to your mate. You know what I mean? Just or being the best parent, like we talked about earlier, about just trying to be trying to be the best parent you could be. I think that you just have to work on yourself every day, man, and not put so much pressure on yourself to the point where you feel overexhausted, man, overexerted about it, man. Just take your time.
I'm a,
Do
what I want to say to like a motherfucker, man. Like, truthfully, is
it work for you.
yeah, but you have to like eh, people get arrogance. Like you have to know a line between confidence and arrogance. Like you like literally have to be confident to the point where it might seem like arrogance sometimes in your ability to do what you're trying to pull off. Because like nobody gonna root for you like you, dog. You know what I'm saying? So you can't sit there and have yourself like second guessing your ability to pull off something that once you come up with an idea, people tell me all the time, they be like, yo, I came with this idea or this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. I could do this, I can do that. And I always tell them, sell it,
Yeah.
sell it,
Yeah.
sell it. Like everything, if you come up with an idea that sounds like something that is marketable, the first thing you need to do is learn how to sell it. Like learn how to sell that shit. There's no way in the world that you don't want to make a way for yourself. And people like always the second guessing always stop people from doing things that they probably should have went on ahead and did, and you probably could pull off. So when I'm doing shit like the shit that I do, cause I'm confident in it to the point that anytime a person would try to like debate it or like go against it, that it's a certain arrogance that I have.
Yeah.
It's a certain arrogance that I have about it. Like, nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? Is you serious?
Yeah.
Because I know what the fuck I can do, cuz. I
Yeah.
know what the fuck I can do. And here's the thing: if you feel like I can't, don't invite me to that conversation. I
Which
don't
one?
want to talk about that.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Like, don't invite me to a conversation that you telling me what the fuck I can't do.
Trying to imply they fears on you.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to hear that. I know what the fuck I can do. And if something that you can't do, then by all means wallow in that filth of yours. But don't invite me to that bullshit, cuz, because nah, I know what the fuck I can do.
Yeah.
And people should stand on they shit like that. Don't second guess yourself about something that you got going on. You gotta stand on that shit.
Yeah. A lot of people try to play their fears on other people, man.
Yeah, that shit's wicked, dog.
Stop. Yeah, a lot of people always try to imply their fears on other people. We done talking about Clubhouse. You let player. We talked about Clubhouse early in the game. We got that out the way.
Yeah, cause I don't even know what the fuck a clubhouse. Shit, a clubhouse.
Call it Fed House. That's what I call it. Fed. Um, Go ahead and get to the rabbit hole, man. We had a rabbit hole segment, man. This is an inside joke, man.
Yikes.
Where Chuck wanted to touch on, man. I thought it was funny, man. Chuck's thoughts on relationship advice versus being single. No, I just turned to eat there. I'll turn it back.
Man,
I'll
I
turn
don't
it.
know, dog. I believe that I think it's rather like simple because it's not really a complicated issue.
Sorry about that.
I think we make it complicated because single people want relationship
Indictment house.
single people want relationship perks, you know what I'm saying? That without having to commit to it. And
Yeah.
then it's relationship people that want the perks of being single without, you know what I'm saying? While committed to something else. Like, dog, it is like a weird thing that's going on. It's so crazy and it'd be so simple just to play the part that you want to play. If you want to be single, dog, you need to do that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be in a relationship, you need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta like, well, the first thing to do is like kind of like separate what the fuck goes on, like opinions. They're like opinions of your relationship because somebody have an opinion about your relationship that like they're literally trying to live their life through. They're trying to live through your relationship. Because I do this in my relationship, you too should do it in yours. Like maybe that don't work for me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people get caught up in that. Well, such and such do this for such and such. Well, Boogie do this for his joy, and I'm like, hold the fuck up. I'm not Boogie.
No.
You understand what I'm saying? That's not who the fuck I am. So yeah, okay, kudos to him for doing that. But if I was to do something like that, it wouldn't be because I saw him do it and you demanded that it be done for you. It's because I feel as though it's necessary to be done.
Yeah, and I feel as though that you deserve that now at this point in the game.
Right,
What you see?
right.
Y'all got to
No,
get away. Everybody different, man. Everybody's relationship and the way people think, the way people move is so different from one another, man. Everybody's shit ain't the same.
But they know that. But they know that, and see, instead of just like working on whatever you got, they start to compare, and now all of a sudden we're working towards getting to that. What I see that I'm attracted to their situation. So now we're now working towards their situation.
Yeah,
Like, hold the fuck up. Are you serious? Like, we're literally working towards somebody else's situation, and
yeah,
we got our own situation.
yeah,
Like, I don't get it. Like this need to emulate the shit that they see other people going through. Why do you what make you think that that's how it works? Because what are you not seeing? You know what I'm saying? You're not even thinking about the things that you're not seeing
What are
with
you miss?
them.
What are you missing?
What do they go through to show you this shit right here?
Yeah. Where do you think people go wrong with the like the comparisons of like the relationship people versus the single people? Where do you think the what do you think the separation is? 'Cause I know that's starting to be like a thing now. Like people who are in relationships have completely different mind mentalities and situations versus people who are single. What do you think that comes from?
I think it's a success rate, dog.
Uh,
It got, it got to do with the success rate, like literally, because I mean that's not the only thing, but I think a success rate has a high thing, like is like a high percentage of it. The success rate or whether like of your relationships, like they don't all have to be successful, but like did they crash and burn or was it some shit you just like an amicable split? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like how did this end up? Because some people be like damaged. They literally these is crash and burn situations, and now all of a sudden they're fearful of that. They're
mm,
fearful of commitment. They're fearful for relationships, and not only that, but they start to now it's a situation where oh you stupid if you think your man ain't cheating on you, or if you think your bitch ain't cheating on you, and la 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 la, all because it happened to them.
yeah.
So it's automatically all men. That
Uh,
right there is the sickest statement, dog. Because here's how. First of all, it's foolish as fuck. You haven't even encountered 3% of all the men on this earth. How the fuck do you know how all men are?
all men ain't shit. That's
All
the
of us.
that's the biggest thing. That's the
But
big.
then as soon as you say something about that, like hold the fuck up. All men ain't shit. They'll get mad at you for that. They'll get mad at you for defending the fact that all men are not possibly not shit.
They need to mind their business.
Yo, this shit be wild, dog. Like they literally like, and it's almost like a clash. It's almost like a clash between these single people and these people in relationships. Because if the people in relationships are talked down on the motherfucking people that's single too, you can't even get nobody.
Nah,
That's why nobody wants you and la 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 and all this bullshit. Not knowing that girl damaged as fuck. She wants somebody bad as a motherfucker, scared to death.
I see so many single people get on there and they talk like that. Oh, ain't no, you know, they always say, oh, ain't no good people out here, ain't no good men out here, ain't no good women out here, and you know, it ain't no hope for it ain't no hope for the hopeless. We lost out here.
No, y'all ain't lost. Y'all
I'm
just took three bad picks out of the same bowl, wondering why you went to the same spot damn near, got three niggas in a row that wasn't shit, and you wondering what the problem was. You fishing in the wrong hole. Get the fuck from over there. Go do some other shit. You came around here the first time. This time you 2 blocks over. You thought it was different.
yeah,
Get the fuck out of this area. You see this area right here? Stay the fuck from out this area. Not a good area for you.
not for
These
me.
niggas ain't shit, and that's okay. But dog, here's the one thing that I said, and I say this shit all the time, dog. I literally believe that these women, dog, try like their goal is to take because you know these ain't shit niggas is who they attracted to because you know what an ain't shit nigga look like.
Yeah,
You know what he act like,
a lot of
but
times,
that's somehow attracted to them. But what they try to do, their goal is to grab one of these niggas and turn him into a respectable human being.
Yeah.
And it's impossible, dog. I mean, it is impossible.
It is.
It's impossible, but everyone, I'm telling you right now, these women want to be the first one to pull that stunt off. And some of them might even try to tell you that they did it. They didn't.
Yep.
They didn't.
I think a lot of this shit with guidance too of the upbringing of their life. Watching their mom go through a bunch of ain't shit niggas and watching their dad in and out of relationships, man, and then as they get older, they they tend to repeat that same cycle. You know how they say like the way you raise a kid now is the same way that a kid will be. They will form into an adult that way. And I think a lot of people, especially our culture, the black community, come up in such bad relationship based environments, man, where like the mom's single, she carrying the whole household. So a little girl sees that or a little boy sees that in his mind, that's how it's supposed to be coming up. That the woman's supposed to be single by herself, carrying the whole household and not being able to have to deal with anybody else and not being able to know how to love properly. A lot of people don't know how to love properly. A lot of people are still healing from shit they went through 15, 20, 25 years ago. So when it comes to a real relationship, they don't even know how to heal. They don't even know how to love. They don't know how to care. They don't know how to have feelings for another person on a high level. I mean, it's so much broken children that have grown into adults that are sitting on this internet, and they're the people that we're talking about, the people that we speak upon, and we may even have been there ourselves. You know what I mean? And I think it just comes from just wanting to grow, man, and just wanting to learn from it, and not repeating cycles that you see as you a kid, because sometimes everything you see as a kid is not the way life is supposed to be, man. Especially in our community.
Because I really think that, and I'm not saying you ain't right, but I think that needs to stop being a crutch. I think
Well,
that literally needs to stop being a crutch, because I get that. I totally understand that.
yeah, so
I get that, you know what I'm saying? I get, dog, we all went through it. Like, literally, I remember, like, because I'm 2 years younger than my brother. The only time I seen my dad, he was in a picture with him, my mom, and my brother was this small. Like, literally a baby being, like, held like this.
yeah,
And I seen the picture. But that don't mean that that's something that I'm supposed to carry the rest of my motherfucking life and then keep on saying, oh, I'm damaged goods, and so I'm broken, and la 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 la. Nah, dog, I got shit to do.
gotta figure
I
it out.
got shit to do, and not only that, the same way I saw that broken shit is the same way that I've gone through my life, and I've also seen shit that wasn't broken. How I seen shit how it was supposed to be. And as I saw this, I didn't get jealous of it or envious of it, like, oh man, why it couldn't have been me. I logged it.
Yeah,
I logged it in the same way I logged in that broken shit, and I went and did what the fuck I knew was right. So motherfuckers need to stop with that bullshit of, oh my God, oh man, I'm broken, and I come from a broken home, and this, that, and the third. Grow the fuck up, dog. Like real live shit. Grow the fuck up. I understand that some people, like literally, have been broken to the point where they have mental issues, and that right there is something that you need to seek help for, and I get that, and I understand that. But for the rest of you motherfuckers, stop with the bullshit. Stop with the bullshit. Grow the fuck up, because as much as you seem broken, you seem correct.
right.
So don't tell me that you don't know what the fuck is supposed to be like. You do know what the fuck is supposed to be like. You're using this broken shit for a backdoor, for an easy out, for a loophole, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, and it's real live nut shit. Cut it the fuck out, dog. Grow the fuck up. It's simple. It's simple. You stop using that shit for a crush. That's why they look at us the way they do and talk about us the way they do, because if a motherfucking nigga don't do one thing, they will break their net and put all the energy in to looking for an easy way out instead of just doing the fucking work. Do the fucking work, dude.
Or go through the trenches. Go
Do
through
the
all.
fucking work, dog. You can't cheat the grind. Whatever that grind is, mental, physical, emotional, you cannot cheat the grind, dog. You can't cheat that shit. So stop trying to do that. Stop trying to cut the motherfucking corner, dog. And just get through that shit how you supposed to. Grow the fuck up.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. If you need to cry that shit out, go cry that shit the fuck out and get it over with, dog. But when you done crying, what the fuck is you gonna do?
Yeah.
What the fuck is you gonna do after that? Because this whole pity party shit, don't shoot me no invite. I don't never show up. I don't
Yeah.
never show up to that bullshit, cause that's not what I'm here for. So if you want to do that bullshit, you pull that pity party shit by your motherfucking self. When you done and you want to do something about it, I'm over here.
Yeah. But
I'm
all that,
here for that.
but all that broken shit. Oh,
Nah, I ain't here for that. Dog, I came from broke shit too.
yeah.
I came from broke shit like every other broke motherfucker, and I'm right here.
Oh,
So I ain't trying to hear that. I
okay.
mean, like I said, it's exceptions to the rule because some people not mentally strong like that, but a lot of people not even trying. The majority not even trying. They want a reason to be broken. They want a reason to be whoever the fuck they is. You
Mm.
gotta do that shit the fuck away from me, dog. Don't come to me with your sob story. I don't give a fuck about it. I got one too that I don't tell nobody about.
Yeah.
I ain't here to tell my motherfucker. I ain't trying to sell that shit. This ain't no made for TV movie. I got shit to do, dog.
Facts. Facts.
So I don't be hearing that shit. Niggas try that crutch, that broken shit if they want to. That's on them. I ain't with it.
There you have it, gentlemen. There you have it.
That shit ain't cool, dog. I'm telling you, that shit ain't cool because people that's really fucked up. You in the way. Just like a motherfucker be in the way in every other situation, they in the way. You over here crying broke, and you in the fucking way because people that really need that help.
Yeah.
And you ain't one of them. You's a coward.
Chuck carried the day. He carried the show today, yo. He carried it. Blue game Chuck.
You a clown, dog. You a clown. You gonna say flu game.
I appreciate that, man. Damn, I think we all need to hear that in a little bit.
I be getting because that shit like really got under my skin a little bit because I mean I just don't like that, dog. Cause I know what a man's supposed to be doing. Like you tell me all the time, dog, you work like a slave.
Yeah,
Cause I'm a
yeah,
country kid, dog. I'm not, and I don't say that to be smart, but I ain't no city slicker.
yeah,
I'm a country kid, dog. Like a lot of shit that I did, everything that I had got to do when I was growing the fuck up,
yeah,
it came with work attached before that. I
yeah,
had to get some work done first.
yeah,
Then I could go do what the fuck I wanted to do. So I literally know what it's like. Cause that's life in general. If you listen to what the fucking statement said, you got to get some work done first. Then you can do what the fuck you want to do.
yeah.
No, them was life lessons I wasn't even understanding at the point. I was just mad I couldn't go do what the fuck I wanted to do first.
Open it back. Mm-hmm.
That literally was a jewel they was dropping on me and I was clueless. But
Yeah,
that's literally life in a nutshell. You got to put some fucking work in. And
facts,
then you can do what you want to do.
facts, facts.
Motherfuckers always want to start the race at the finish line.
Men that had been
Fuck,
close to
fuck do you want to start right there?
crazy.
Like, I don't get that. Like, you literally want the race to be over when it starts.
And then my whole thing be, especially with men, like for the men to get your 55 ass up on this thing and carry these women,
Lord,
man, and make them feel like that they not enough and that they not doing this, that, and the third as men, as supposed to be the leader of the household, the king of the castle, the cream of the crop. You know what I mean? The main person in charge, man. For as men to do that, is what really disturbs and bothers me the most, man. When I see men use that hurt shit as a crutch to why is this they
you
don't know.
mean these male individuals? They ain't no motherfucking
You got
men.
men,
They just males. They just species.
you got real men that do that shit, man. And it's crazy, man, that a man, bro, you the man of the house, bro. You ain't supposed to be fun. You ain't supposed to have that many emotions first and foremost. Why you got so many emotions first of
And
all?
he not the man of the house either. So that pretty much tells the story. He getting loan pants from the woman. She like, here, you can wear these to work, but don't fuck him up. Cause I wear the pants.
Yeah.
Like, and dog, I don't understand it. And that's
It's
be the shit that I be talking about. I think that's why that we really stuck in this Build-A-Bear workshop fucking era, dog. That's why these women running around telling men how to be men.
because
Because
men,
these men running around doing this whole shit, and now all of a sudden every man accountable.
because there's so many men who don't know how to be men, man. They just don't have an idea how to be men.
They
They
don't
don't
care to.
be men, and there. I was raised by all women. My pops wasn't around. My grandpa was around, but he wasn't raising me. I was raised by all women, and I
There
had
you go. Definitely not the man.
to
Eating them kids' snacks. She's sick of that. You ain't got no snack money either.
eating up all the Blues Clues
Them
snack.
fruit joints, them shits be popping too, but you gotta be able to buy some. Them
BJ's got
shits be jumping too. He gonna say BJ's.
BJ's got the big box of fruit snacks for $14. Go buy the big box. Y'all niggas in the way, man. Y'all niggas,
See, we throw alley oops and everything. This is like pertinent information. You gotta be jotting this shit down.
yeah.
If you gonna eat them shits up, you gotta come in with the economy pack.
You
The
niggas get
joint that don't really fit in the cabinet right. You gotta sit it on the counter.
man. If you go up and down my page for the past year, just 2020, I didn't gave so much game to these niggas, but these niggas don't listen to me, man. They don't listen to me, man.
Nobody
I,
listen to your motherfucking
I
ass.
didn't.
Them niggas like, fuck that nigga. They sick of you. Nigga said, man, I ain't listening to this nigga.
Who the fuck that nigga think he is?
They definitely asking you that. Might be right now, looking right now, like the fuck this nigga think he is.
Nigga
Me
think
too. And who the fuck is this nigga?
is this your man? Is this your man?
Yeah. Dog.
Hey, I appreciate you.
Oh, Ohio State beating Clemson too.
To put a bow on this, man. Y'all men, man, in particular, I'm speaking to the men particularly. Y'all got to step it up, man, because if y'all continue to keep on being these sissified creatures as men,
Yikes.
please, these women will continue to have these weird cartoon standards of what a man is supposed to be like because they do not know how else to go off because we're not being men. We have to be men in our households. We have to take care of our responsibilities. We got to be able to pull the weight when shit get fucked up. We got to be able to know when to fall back. We got to know how to handle our business as men, man. No, we don't have to be slaves, and no, we don't have to be talked to any old kind of way, and no, we don't
And
have
I'm
to.
sick of that slave shit.
No, we don't have to spend $5,000 a month on gifts and Birkin bags and shoes and going to Vegas and Atlanta every fight, but you do have to still be a man. Y'all can do all that shit and still be a man. You could be a man by simply listening. You could be a man by simply responding. You could be a man by simply coming home every day. You could be a man by simply staying quiet. You could be a man by simply handling your business in the bedroom. You could be a man by simply staying out her way and knowing when she needs to fall back, man, knowing when you need to fall back. You could be a man in so many different ways, but so many men, so many little boys choose different not to. They
I ain't
choose.
shutting the fuck up though. I ain't gonna simply be quiet. I'm sorry. That ain't gonna work for me.
Yeah, well, I had to
I'm
talk
gonna be in
much.
the doghouse.
I said, put it up, put it up. That's it. Put it up.
But I'm gonna tell you what I need though, because I'm and first and foremost, I'm not saying you're wrong. I need these women to differentiate. Stop with this whole mass exodus shit. I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
Because okay, granted, because truthfully, this shit is your motherfucking fault. It's your motherfucking fault. You gonna blame the rest of us for it. I ain't had nothing to do with any of these niggas you picked. I mean, literally, you like 0 for 3, 0 for 4, and you blaming me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know none of these niggas. Or even if I do know them, I didn't send them niggas your motherfucking way. Stop
Yeah.
putting this pressure, stop putting your motherfucking disappointment of niggas going by on the niggas in front of you. We not allowed to do that shit. I don't even try to.
Right.
Because truthfully, I mean, like, you talk about a disappointment. I got a hell of a disappointment in the cut that I just let be a disappointment.
Yeah.
And not trying to badmouth it, but dog, I mean, literally, because literally, it took me a while to like literally get past feeding into her. Because my son's mom, it took me a while to stop feeding, but I just had to learn to stop feeding into that because dog, I was fortunate enough to feed into reading in the signs. Dog, if you the same person 3, 4, 5 years, like literally, this is no longer a fad. This is a real live trend.
This is a way. This is a real like ocean.
Yeah, this is who you are, and this is somebody that you choose not to differ from.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's okay. Because if you want to be a dickhead, you gotta go be a dickhead by your motherfucking self. You can't don't invite me to that. I'm not gonna sit there and follow your dickhead ass around. That sound retarded.
Facts.
So if we not allowed to drag, I wouldn't dare say that somebody else gonna be like that because I mean more time than not, I've already said that I don't think there's another person on earth like her. I damn sure hope not because we don't need two of them.
Facts. Facts.
So I damn sure because I'm still optimistic with the next person that I have a conversation with. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't dragged that and that talk about, oh man, I hope you not like such and such. I'll figure that out.
Facts.
I'll figure that out. I don't throw that. Stop with the baggage shit. Just stop with the baggage shit. Okay, you had about 3 nut niggas. Cool. Not my problem.
Nope.
Don't drag that 3 nut nigga attitude the fuck over here.
Everybody got to be on the same page.
Yeah.
Y'all got to be on the same page, man.
Stop with that goofy. Cause y'all damn sure not gonna put up with it, and y'all know y'all ain't.
And you know, let me say this, man. If you know, let me get it right, man. If y'all want to have, y'all want to have, here, go ahead, somebody. Y'all want to have 12, 13, 15, I'll do it. Y'all want to have 12, 15, 20-year relationships, man. Y'all got to be on the same page. Y'all got to be able to want to grow together, man, and y'all got to be able to want to be together, man. And
entirely too old.
And I think that's what it just comes down to, man. Go ahead, go sit on the bed. I think that once you realize that shit, man, they be all right, man. Get past all that broken bullshit. Get past all that. I've been through this. I seen my mom go through this. Get past all that.
Yeah, please.
As far as
For the
the
sake of everybody involved.
That little child that needs to be broken inside your heart, shit. You doing women dirty because you got your heart broken, 4th grade and all that old dumb shit. So now you want to do dirty, but you got your heart broken when you was 9.
Leave me the fuck alone.
You 37.
Burning me the fuck out with that nutty shit.
9 years old. So every woman in the world got to pay for what little Christina did you do at 9 years old. I'm at the table over your lunchbox. She stole your lunchbox and get chips and went and shared them with your mom. So now you pissed 29 years later.
He said 29.
Fucked up, nigga. You want something, nigga? I'm just saying something to you niggas. You niggas want something real, a real relationship. I'm telling you right now, nigga, ain't nothing easy. Ain't nothing out here easy, especially when it comes to this real live shit that I got going on over here, man. And it ain't trust me. Me and you talk you talk outside of this joint. It ain't nowhere near perfect over here. But guess what? We work towards one common goal, and that's staying in love, man. Period.
Because some days, I'm not even going to lie, dog, and that's how you know. See, motherfuckers read the shit wrong. Like, some of the signs of the struggle is really a sign of the strength of the relationship. People look at the struggle like it's a bad thing, but the thing about it is, if y'all struggling, but y'all still willing to try to work at the shit, then that's a sign that this is really supposed to be something. You got to work past that. Because, dog, it's days, trust me, and like you said, we talk past this. It's days that I literally give the fuck up. You know what, man? Fuck this shit. I ain't even with it.
Yep.
And the next day, what the fuck I be like? Gina, 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 Gina is what the fuck I be sounding like the next day. And you be like, man, nigga, you a Jekyll and Hyde because yesterday you was like, fuck this whole situation.
Yeah.
And today I'm like, nope, I just had to get it past yesterday. That's all it was. But I got past yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers nowadays don't want to put the effort in, but then when they get mad at the nigga who do.
Yep. Now you want to shoot me. You want to pop me now because I'm doing some shit that you wouldn't fathom. You know what I'm saying? It's weird because
People,
motherfuckers would be like, you going above and beyond. I'm not even, no, this is necessary. This is the normal. You know what I'm saying? This is normal. And you think I'm going above and beyond because you a slacker. I don't understand that.
you don't deserve shit. Slackers don't deserve nothing. I tell you what, though, after this conversation, I bet a lot of women who did tune in or who will watch this, or men too, I bet it's going to be some changes in households, and that's all I care about.
Yep. It should be, though.
Because guess what? It starts somewhere, and tonight it's going to start here. So thank you. You're very welcome.
It should, dog, it should be. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, it literally should be.
Stop accepting bullshit. Ain't on your level.
Yeah. Fear mediocrity is what the fuck a motherfucker should be doing. Like, if you want to be scared of anything, be scared of being mediocre.
You know,
That is some scary shit
basic.
because you don't know what lies with just mediocre.
No.
That sounds like a humdrum, like miserable life.
Yeah.
Like, just don't put up with this C plus, C minus average shit that might come your way. That's nutty. Like,
Yeah.
demand, if you want to demand effort, demand an A plus effort from a motherfucker.
You
Stop
be
demanding goofy shit like a fucking Gucci bag 3 days after I met you
yeah.
because you want to look cute. Get the
Yeah.
fuck out my face.
You demand effort, and you also put up the effort.
Yeah. I said the other day, not to you, but pressure applied is the lifting of burden. That's really how you apply pressure. You showing the motherfucker that you want. You make it easier for them. That's how you do it. You make it easier for them. These niggas ain't making it easier for these women, man. That's why they demanding so much. They want so much because they getting so little out of these niggas. Dog, I mean so little they getting out of these niggas, dog. And they want so much in return for that.
Mm-hmm.
From niggas that they know are willing. And I can't cover the order for a couple nut niggas. I can cover mine.
Yeah.
I can't cover them niggas' order. That you just got to be okay with just, you know what I'm saying? They ain't really put forth shit. So you got to be all right with that. But I can cover my order. But I'm not paying for no failed shit going by. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
This was like a fun talk.
It was, man, and I appreciate you carrying it, man.
It was a fun talk because, like, literally, this shit that I be wanting to say, but I don't be wanting to talk like this on Facebook because, number one, I ain't got that much in my thumbs. And number two, I don't want to bicker. I don't want to be stuck in something that sounds like I'm bickering back and forth with somebody because they got a difference of opinion. Because you ain't got to agree with me, but we don't argue about it.
Yeah, I just seen that. Yeah, I just seen that.
That's the problem right there. Niggas live through memes and shit like that. I don't got time for that. My life ain't built around that. Like,
Hey,
my life is literally,
wife, go ahead and talk. I'm talking to her, but I'm listening to you though.
my life ain't built around, like, whatever the fuck going on social media and shit. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do it like that. Like, because, I mean, damn, where is the reality in social media? But you basing your life around that. You basing your life around something that ain't even really real. Like, people really get on social media to escape I don't know, some bullshit life that they living so they can sell us something and go back to living a bullshit life.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually kind of scary, dog. Like, social media is scary.
Yeah.
Like, that's just a little spooky and shit because you could be anybody. Like literally anybody. I'm I'm not saying people don't know you, but the people that don't know you, you could be whoever you wanted to be. And I
Yeah.
don't even think it was meant for that. Like
And
literally, it's not meant for that.
and if they don't know you, people paint their own picture of you.
Yeah,
That is the biggest misconception that I personally have ran into by doing this social media thing for so long. Um,
yeah. They
people
draw a conclusion from it.
people have drawn their own conclusion and have put their own image of who I am and who what I'm supposed to be and how I am and the way I'm supposed to react to things. And if I don't respond, I've got messages where if like somebody say something and I don't respond fast enough, or I don't say thank you fast enough in my inbox or whatever, then I'm ignorant and I'm arrogant and I think I'm famous and I think I'm this and I'm thinking that and not knowing I could be busy doing something with my child. You know what I mean? Or I mean, people already have that in their head that you have to respond a certain way. You have to do things a certain way, man. And I don't know, man.
It's like a sumptuous living. They like a living assumptuously or whatever, assumingly. They're living assumingly because like I mean I don't understand how you draw because me and you we kind of bumped heads on social media until we understood like hold on this is like literally some social media shit. Not even worth it.
Yeah,
And you even said something the first time that we seen each other. And I was like, dog, that's water under the bridge.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That was some shit that, yeah, it shouldn't have happened. It wasn't even really an exchange. So I'm like, nah, it didn't register like that to me. I
yeah,
mean, it's cool that you like, nah, it shouldn't have went like that. Cool. Okay, cool. You're right. It shouldn't have. But it did, and I wasn't really worried about that. So, I mean, that's whatever.
the
And
little,
fast forward, we right here.
oh,
You
that,
understand what I'm saying?
oh, that little, what was it, football shit or some shit?
Yeah, we was talking back and forth about. I think it was some fucking Steelers shit. It was really some nutty shit, but
Yeah,
I mean, I'm the
and
the
we end up,
motherfuckers don't do that. Motherfuckers don't do that. Motherfuckers take this shit serious, and not
yeah,
only that, but they take their social media reputation serious as fuck.
yeah.
Their social media reputation is everything to them.
Some people, I mean, you be surprised, man, at the way people give their left arm to have a little bit of buzz and a little bit out, man, just on social media because they ain't nobody's in real life, man.
'Cause I don't care for it.
But I'm gonna
I,
give it to you.
I,
I'm gonna get it anyway though by being with the bookster. So you already got it, nigga. So it's too late for you.
I like when I say I don't care for it because that's not why the fuck I'm here.
Already said you get live for requests and all that shit, nigga. So
Yeah, I'd be like, and I would be like, and I'd be like, oh, did it say the mutual friend? Be like, you. I'd be like, okay.
yeah,
But dog, I mean, literally, like, why would you care for that? Why would you care for that?
yeah,
I mean, like, maybe somebody could explain to me, like, yo, this is why I care for that. Okay. And I'm not saying that it wouldn't be valid because it was at least if it's valid to anybody, it's valid to them. So I'm not gonna blow it off, but it's just not my thing. And I
right,
think that's okay. You know what I'm saying? To whoever's thing it is, there you go. But it's not mine.
yeah.
I don't really care for that.
And it don't have to be a thing. It don't have.
Nah.
But I think that I have put together a very beautiful platform in the essence of the family man shit and just being real, being authentic and standing on my shit and when I presented to you with what I mean with this podcast thing, man, and we came together at the round table, man, and I'm now my duty is to give you that platform, man, because I knew from day one that you had a lot to talk about, man, and I knew that me and you was on the same page with a lot of things, and we wasn't on opposite ends of the spectrum all the time, and I knew that a lot of the big topics that we can tackle on and the meat and potato of a lot of the big trendy situations that we can dive into that we was going to meet together. So I said, let me give him that platform subsequently without saying here. More so, come on, dog, I got us. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
you know what I mean? To you, thank you, my brother, for even joining me on this journey, man. And it's definitely gonna get real, man. You see them comments, man. They've been flowing all night, bro. Them comments been flowing all night, man. And once
I
we have,
appreciate the interaction. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I appreciate you because you my Brody, dog. I say that all the time. I try to, and not like in an exposing way, but I try to make sure that you don't get caught up in this social media shit because these niggas is really be nut niggas, dog, and they say a lot of goofy shit.
Yeah.
And somebody want to get under your skin because, dog, I'm telling
Right.
you, you never understand
They
the
try.
shit.
I don't know why, man. They try to.
Yeah, but you'll never understand the significance that of small things that the small things people will put significance on. You never understand it. Like the things that somebody might see in you that they don't like, you wouldn't even conceive not care. I mean, caring about in somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really weird. Like people really like be jealous of some of the weirdest things about you, and I don't understand that. Like that's why I be always telling you, cuz don't feed into this bullshit. It's cap.
I won't. I
That
won't.
shit is cap. This motherfucker doing this to death.
I
They
appreciate.
doing this to death. And you really gonna sit there and go back and forth with a motherfucker that got to do this?
Man, how many times I did text you, tell me, man, I'm gonna go kill this nigga. You like bull
And I'm
con.
like, no, the fuck you not, nigga. You gonna go the fuck end up to that motherfucker and watch her make dinner or some shit, or flick Sports Center, or fill out a sports ticket, nigga. You ain't doing all that. You like, yeah, you right. I know. We
Yeah.
ain't burning all that energy, man. That's goofy shit. You let them whole niggas burn all that motherfucking energy, man. We ain't doing that.
And I appreciate you, man, because it's been so many times, man, for this internet thing, man, where I have just lost,
Gary,
lost,
blow your top.
lost myself, man. You lose yourself in this shit, man. Especially when you start getting that real recognition, man. I mean, we talking 400 or 500 likes a post, man. We talking 50, 60 comments every time I post something. Every time I go live, it's 50, 60 people, and I put up a picture, it's 200, 300 likes, and that shit fuck with you, man, because you don't know these people, man, and sometimes you get caught up in the fame and the being this and being that, and especially now we live in a social media era where it's so much easier to get caught up in the social media world versus than the way it was when we was coming up, bro. Back in the day, especially Chuck, you know
Thank
old
you.
back in the day, nigga, you had to earn your shit. You know that
Yeah,
vibe.
because it wasn't no social media. You was really outside. You really had to interact with these people. You understand what I'm saying? And I get what you're saying because, dog, here's the thing. It automatically feels like I don't want to use the word fame because fame may be overdoing it, but there's a certain amount of attention that you receive. And yeah, I don't want to say it changes you, but you notice it. But you don't need to notice it to the point where this shit goes back and forth. Because I'm telling you, I'm not arguing back. And the other day, you was like finisher, and I wouldn't have nothing of it, not one bit of it, because that's not who I am, nigga. You know, I told you who I was. Nah, I'm a gorilla, nigga. I don't do that. I
Yeah,
don't do that. I'm not doing that. That's not why I'm here. I
yeah,
knew what you were saying when you said we're gonna save it for Friday, because this is what we do on Friday.
yeah.
Ain't no whole shit here, cuz, man, look, I ain't got time to be entertaining that because now all of a sudden, what am I questioning whether or not this is some whole shit over here?
Yeah, they
I'm
got you.
not questioning that.
Yeah, they got you fucked up.
Yeah, you shooting your shots in the wrong gym, sweetheart. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's just not me. So, like, because I save for content. I save for content, and that ain't worthy of me.
nah,
That ain't worthy. Like, come on, dog. I'm gonna, like, sit here and start arguing on the internet with somebody I don't even know.
never met in your life.
Not one time. Not even by accident.
You ready to risk it all?
Like I'm really gonna go rah 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 and another thing. Ah, okay,
They said Meek told academics I got your address on Clubhouse.
that's gay.
Meek, you worth 50. What you sitting on Clubhouse
I'm
telling
sorry, I don't even mean to say that because somebody gonna be like, "Nah, you talk about gay people." I'm not. That was a very weird. That was a very feminine act. Is what the fuck that was.
yeah. He told academics I got your address.
Okay,
So Meek, you gonna throw it all? You gonna throw it
throw it
all?
all away for the blogger. I told you, he aiming pretty low, nigga. You down there shooting the ground right now. What are you doing?
That's my problem with the Steelers. We always play down to our competition. But
And he
that's a
creating the competition, dog. What the fuck is wrong with him?
I have no idea, man.
I got your address. Okay, bitch, I'm gonna get yours. What the fuck is this? Like, what is it, like a challenge? I don't get it. Nigga, we remember the shit. You find your mama address because we remember when you fell down the steps into the bushes. We remember that. So
Beak a wild boy, man.
yeah, like dog, leave some shit alone. And by some shit, all of it. Leave this shit alone, dog. Go be rich. That don't sound like a good idea.
No.
I'm telling you right now, dog. You think I don't have time for shit now? Let me have 58 million.
Go put it back.
I ain't gonna have time for nothing. I ain't gonna have time for one single solitary thing under the sun. Yo, you think you could? Nope. I don't even want to talk about it.
Ain't nothing to talk about.
For what?
Whole
Q
heart.
Rick, Q Rick James, nigga. I ain't got nothing to talk about.
Whole ho out here.
All the way.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Lil Welton.
Oh shit. Yo, I'm telling you, I don't understand this shit, man. This money. No, that's why I say I be thinking it's drugs, man. It can't just be money that do this.
17 football picks.
17. Oh, let me look and see. I should have been did this.
We wrapping it up, guys. We're going into our football picks. Thank you guys for the great show. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, it was definitely love tonight. It was cooking tonight too. We appreciate that.
Rolling tonight, nigga. You was on fire tonight. Flu game, Chuck came Phil.
You gonna say flu game? That's why I had to see you. That was the that was the motivation. We was like you was under the weather. I was like, nah, you still gotta talk to the people though.
Yeah, let me check to see who's playing this week. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you. Thank you, baby, for tuning in. I'm gonna give you my top three. Give me a three.
Yikes! It's a lot. Everybody played this week, don't they?
Everybody. It's
Yeah.
like four, 6 1 o'clock games, and it's 6 4 o'clock games.
Okay. So you
So
can double back if you fuck your 1 o'clock ticket up.
it's a lot of football on this week, man. So, um, game number one: Falcons and Buccaneers. Who you got?
Falcons and the Bucks. I am going to take the Bucks.
Bucks minus 3.5.
Bucks. Yep.
Steelers and the Browns. Who you got? Steelers plus 2.5. They got them to actually lose. Big Ben's not playing.
I'm going to take the Browns.
Mason Rudolph is starting for the Steelers.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the Browns, Kyle.
Yeah. Take the Browns to cover that. Minus two, 2.5.
Yeah.
Last game. Y'all need this. Cowboys versus Giants. Who you got?
Cowboys, we rolling. We on fire right now.
Yeah.
The Red Raider on fire right now.
Y'all already in the playoffs?
Nah, we need Washington to lose.
Who Washington play?
The Beagles, so you know they're gonna end up beating them.
I seen a list of all the entries for
They're
Argentina.
probably gonna lose on purpose because they don't want us to get in there.
No, it's personal with them. What's your three? Go ahead. What's your three? My three is Browns, Bucks, and I'm gonna take the Bills over the Dolphins.
Definitely taking the Bills over the Dolphins.
But Magic is over. I think Fitzmagic run is about to be over.
Fitzpatrick is not even playing. He on some COVID shit,
Oh, okay.
so he's not even there. So it got to be two at a time.
Oh, all right.
I'm taking the Cardinals to beat the Rams. I'm taking the Titans over the Texans. Like I'm going on easy street, don't it? I'm taking the Colts over the Jaguars. I don't know about that Raiders Broncos game. The Raiders ass.
Raiders, you never know what you're gonna get out of them.
Yeah, just like the Vikings.
Raiders a type team, bro, where the spread will be like -7, favor the other team, and the Raiders will score at the last second, and the other team will win by 4.
Yeah, they'll fuck the ticket
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's them.
Yeah, Raiders good for like messing the ticket.
That's definitely them. I like the Chiefs. I don't know. Nobody must be playing for the Chiefs because they got the Chargers winning by. They got Chargers giving up 3.5.
Chiefs fuck around still win. Andy
I
Reid,
know ain't. I know
long,
ain't nobody playing. It can't be because ain't no way in the world them niggas favorite.
long as Andy Reid on the sideline, they win it. You
Well,
think
I ain't touching that game, huh?
you think they repeat this year?
I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, dog. It's gonna be a different game in the playoffs. The Titans show that they know how to blow games. They know how to get blown the fuck out when they really shouldn't be. No, I'm trying to tell you right now, the only people I see giving the Chiefs a hard time is the fucking Bills. Dog, the Bills tough, man.
And they deserve it, but they been a lot, man.
Because the Bills tough. I'm telling you right now, if anybody give KC a run for their money, it's gonna be the Bills.
Bills gave him a run last year. Shit.
And Josh Allen was doing goofy shit. That
I,
nigga playing now, dog. Like literally, probably should have been in the MVP conversation, and that's weird saying that.
get that trash up, yo. Well, there you have it, folks. Episode 4 in the books. One way or another podcast. We appreciate y'all tuning in. We continue.
Definitely appreciate it.
We'll continue bringing the heat. He said, "Ray killed me $1,500 ticket. Car fumbled at the one goal."
Told you, motherfuckers ass, dog. Them niggas is trash.
You put 1,500 on the Raiders.
Yikes.
I don't know what type drugs.
Mm.
It
The
must be
good ones.
2021 shit.
Definitely the good ones. I tell you that because ain't no way in the world.
$1,500 ticket. Raiders was on it.
Nah, he might have been winning 1,500. I hope he ain't put 1,500 on it because god damn.
Oh, okay. I got that mixed up. All right, y'all. We out. Appreciate y'all, man. Episode 4. Chuck, you carried it, man. I appreciate you. You gave us a lot of good content tonight, man. And we're only going up from here, man. And great show. Great show.
No one man above the team, bro.
Right. I'm going to rap with you, brother.